Magic and Ron Pelinka making it clear that Isaiah Thomas, I don't know. They said, this is the come off the bench question, right? I want to be careful how I phrase this. They say they want him to mentor and play alongside Lonzo Ball. Magic saying, hey, we need a point guard here. We need someone to lead our team. Well, that's because Lonzo's hurt right now.
Right.
So it sounds like maybe Isaiah will come off the bench, which is not something he wants to do. Do you think that IT is going to fit in with the Lakers ultimately?
I don't see it happening. I don't, because I think there's two different agendas and two different wants in this situation. You drafted Lonzo, the #2 overall pick. You have to continue to develop him. Now, I know he's out right now, but he still has to continue to develop. IT is on a different mission. This is his contract year. He's coming in. He wants to play well. He's given, 15 games audition that didn't go so well. So now you're with the Lakers, and you probably have, less than 30 games left to audition for that contract. He's going to want to go out and play great basketball, and that may take away from the development of this young player.
He's the one who's under pressure.
Yeah.
Isaiah's
Thank you, Mr. Wilbon.
And it's difficult. I mean, that situation in Cleveland probably should have been expected in that he is going to have to demonstrate a certain level to get this. Look, we're talking about nobody's going to give Isaiah Thomas a supermax almost under any condition. You now have general managers admitting to themselves and to others the supermax they think is a terrible, terrible idea because of what it does to your club in terms of chemistry, in terms of performance, all sorts of ways of defining what that does. So now IT is looking at less than that. How much less? How many teams and good teams, how many contenders are going to pay him top dollar to come, which he was just on 2 contenders? Right. And the answer is probably 0, right?
Real talk. This is Isaiah's 5th team in 7 years. He has just admitted that he is only 75%. I don't know if 100% happens this year or next year. Forget about maxes and stuff. Isaiah right now is fighting for mid-level exception. And really more importantly than the amount of money is what his fit is, both this year and next year, to rebuild his health and rebuild his career. 5 teams in 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
be interesting, and it will change over the next few weeks too, which is something we will keep watching. Are you as confident, Wilbon, that Magic can land 2 big stars this summer?
Sure. And if he can land 1 big star this summer and 1 big star next summer, remember his core players is so young. You don't have to do this just to take on somebody. This is not like football where you can cut somebody after a year and get rid of that contract and your cap issues. You are stuck with cap issues. The Lakers still have them. So
put your money where your mouth is.
I know. The question is he going to get LeBron this summer? That's what we're really asking.
Or even, who else? If not LeBron, who? Who do you think?
I think you got to work on Paul George, too, right? I mean, I don't see. I mean, I've been having people tell me that it's going to be 2 guys. I mean, LeBron's not coming unless he comes with somebody who can help him win then, meaning now.
And that's what I was thinking. As a player, I know it's L.A., but, I mean, smaller markets are not a bad place to be. OKC has Russell Westbrook, and you look at Giannis in Milwaukee. So these stars don't have a problem with being in small markets. However, if I'm a free agent, I will have to have a conversation with somebody like LeBron or another superstar because I can't go to this team by myself, hoping that somebody else comes. It has to be that conversation with one of these guys on this list.
But it's tough, though, because, Brian, look, we don't think Kevin Durant's going anywhere. No. Boogie Cousins is basically off the board.
So the issue here is their 5th year. This is designed exactly for this purpose. The Thunder can offer Paul George a 5th year and an extra $40 million. Does Paul George, I mean, if I was Paul George, I would say, listen, I'll sign this. I'll sign this, and if I want to force my way to get traded someday, I'll do that to get traded. I agree 100% with Tracy. If they're going to get 1, they're going to get 2. I think the 2 of them would come together. But if they don't come together, I don't think they're both going to come.
No.
Is what I would guess at right here. So I'm not as confident as Mr. Johnson.
I just think
but I respect it.
The Boogie thing to me is what throws this off. Because now you're basically depending on LeBron and PG to both make a pretty hard decision.
And I don't see that.
If Boogie was involved, I could say, 2 of 3. Okay, there's 3 possibilities of big megastars who could be on the move.
But that's why you may have to stretch. Magic wasn't hemmed in on when he would get those stars.
That's true.
I mean, again, you've got next summer. You could have a 2-year build here.
Right.
Those aren't the only guys. But again, back to the original point, LeBron's primary goal now has to be, I want to dethrone Golden State, right? So where do you go where that can best be achieved and with whom? I mean, that's why you keep hearing Houston. That's why you keep hearing other. You don't think dethroning Golden State is his big deal, Brian?
But not to go and team up with a team like Houston. He's too
I think
great
LeBron wants to enjoy the rest of his career. I don't think he's under. Like I heard Stephen A. this morning saying he's under all kind of pressure. Honestly, I mean, LeBron holds himself to a standard. I don't think LeBron is under any more pressure.
He wants to be on a team that has a shot to win.
Of course.